Solomon Live, show number 386. How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Just Today's show is not a musical show, as you could see by the keyboard being in the backdrop and background. And today we were just going to schmooze. So get your everybody out there that wants to be in touch with me, sending me chats that I will hopefully receive while I'm on. If not, hopefully I'll see it afterwards. Welcome to Lenny Solomon Line. We say hello to Uri Butler from Squirrel Hill, Pennsylvania. Hope you're doing good. Today is the third day in a row that I'm wearing a Utah Mammoth jersey. What do you think about that? The Utah Mammoths, originally the Arizona Coyotes. And so the Utah Mammoths are now we have three jerseys. We don't have any hats yet. Hats are on the way. So when we get the hats, we'll do it again with the hats and the jerseys like we usually do. But instead, of course, we have our classic Daniel in Babylon hat, and everything is good. Hope everybody's doing well. I thought that today we would talk about um, our health. Yes, it's very, very important to have your health. Without your health, you don't really got anything. You could have zillion dollars, but if you don't have your health, it ain't going to help. If you're not feeling good, if you can't focus, if you can't concentrate. And so today, today we talk about our health because I am getting better. Bli ayin hara. I am getting better, and we're going to keep going. Today I feel as good as I felt in a long time, so I thought I would sit here and talk about it. We're going to say hello to Jason from Chandler, Arizona. Say hello to David Goodman from Camp Hask. Thanks to, of course, Uri and all the Camp Hask people. And Jason, of course, says eat right. Yes, eating right is very, very important. But, sometimes that doesn't happen, Jason. I mean, let's face it. Sometimes you go off the derech a little bit. You go off. You have to have that extra potato chip or, a little ice cream. You know, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how this whole last year for me was a weird year, and all my friends who watch this show, friends and fans alike, know that I was in the hospital for 102 days. I also was in outpatient rehab for another 100 days, and then all of a sudden, you know, then all of a sudden the whole year's gone by, you know, and that's what happened. So let's review for those of you that didn't follow my career last year. It started off where um, in August, more specifically Yud Tet Av, my mom passed away, and when I went into Sit Shiva in America in Queens, all of a sudden I felt like I was having trouble standing up straight, couldn't walk straight. That was kind of weird. So came back. It took me until December to go see a doctor. Can you believe that? It was not the Israeli system. The medical system here is amazing. It was just me. I was lazy. I thought, it'll go away. It'll go away. It'll go away. It didn't go away. So finally, the doctor hears my story. It says it cannot be that somebody all of a sudden can't walk. So he said, we're going to admit you for questioning for tests. And so that's what happened. So I on December 8th, I went in for tests. It took them 55 days to figure out what I had. Actually, it was more like 40 days. And it was called a fistula, an arterial dural fistula, which is a lower spinal cord inflammation, which prevented me from walking properly, from urinating properly. It was not fun, my friends. It was not fun. So anyway, so the point is that you know, I went and I stayed in the hospital for 55 days, and then they transferred me to Hadassah. First, I was in Hadassah Ein Karem in Israel, amazing place, and then I went to Hadassah Harat Sofim Rehab, which is the rehab complex for Hadassah Hospital, and it's right near Hebrew University. Very, very good place. Very good place. Nurses are amazing. Physiotherapists were amazing. Occupational therapists were amazing. Hydrotherapists were amazing. And so I was there for another 47 days. And listen, when I started off, I was in a wheelchair. And when I finished, I was walking on my own. So they really, really, really cured me, helped me, of course, with God's help and with their help and their encouragement. And then, you have the physiotherapy where you're doing all these exercises. And that was the story. So now all of a sudden, I have not traveled to America from Israel for more than 13 months. The last time I came back was in September 10th, and now it is October 29th. So it's basically almost 14 months that I have been in America. I mean, is that not that's crazy? So there've been no shows in America, no schlock rock shows in America, and now we are coming into we're less than 2 months to Hanukkah, more like 6 weeks to Hanukkah time, and I finally got a couple of inquiries for gigs, but I don't think they're going to happen this year. I think this is going to be another year, one of those years where all the shows happen in Israel. And that brings us to our next point, which is that you guys who are living in America, living in England, South Africa, Australia, Canada, Mexico, you're going to have to think about moving here. It's getting a little bit dangerous. We are in the exile playbook. You know what the exile playbook is? I want you to go on to Spotify or to YouTube. Oh yes, we say hello to Esty Raiden. Esty, great to hear from you. Oh, she's in Brooklyn right now, but she lives in Israel. So Esty, great to see you. So I will tell you, everybody who's in America, you guys got to think about moving here. It's time. There are things happening. There's a mayoral election in New York, which everybody's worried about. I don't have to go further than that. But even without that, there's stuff going on, and you guys have to be aware that you don't want to get stuck in the exile playbook. So what is the exile playbook? And there we go. Oh, I froze, according to Jason. Well, hopefully it'll come back. Let me just see if there's anything else. Seems like it's working, but if it's not working, Jason. All right. Next time I move again, I'll move my face a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Hello, everybody. Hello. Lenny Solomon Live, show 386. Okay. Hopefully I'm not frozen. Anyway, so what were we talking about? So we were talking about the point that the exile playbook is a situation where first the Jew gets bumped to another country. So this has been happening since the year 70. Okay. Since the year 70. We've been kicked out of lands and oh my gosh, Sean. Sean, is great to see you from Carme God, Sean Fink. We left Galud in August. They left Cleveland in August, and they're here. Sean, it's great to see you. And we have to have you on the show. So after this, you're going to email me at lenny@schlockrock.com, and we are going to schedule you to come on the show and be on Lenny Solomon Live, show number 380, one of the next 380s, one of the next shows as we get closer to the 400 show. And you'll tell everybody your story about your aliyah, why you chose to make aliyah. And it's very important for people to hear, because people think, oh, what am I going to do in Israel? There's so much to do. You guys, you have no idea. There is so much to do. Great ideas. Even if you don't have great ideas, whatever you do. There's things to do. Okay. So anyway, so back to where we were. So now, from December 8th to January 29th, I was in Hadassah in Karam. From January 29th to March 31st, I was in Hadassah, Harat Sofim, and then I started doing outpatient rehab twice a week. And now I'm still going to be going once a week, I think, eventually, but we haven't worked that out yet. And that's what's going on. So, but the key is that I felt so good today, because I haven't really been feeling so good. It's hard for me to go on and perform for 20 minutes straight when you're not feeling good. But today was one of those days where I'm feeling actually quite good, which is a great thing. And we want to keep that going. So Sean, you have to tell us how you like Carme Gat, which is where you're living. And that's the story. So now here we are. It's October 29th. We're heading towards Halloween in America. Then, of course, you got Thanksgiving. You got Election Day next week. And then you're going to have We have here in Israel, we have Hanukkah coming up December 15th to December 22nd. I'm not sure I'm leaving Israel this year for Hanukkah. Most of the time I'm on the road, but not this time. It looks like it's going to be a Israel Hanukkah, and um, and that's the scoop. So believe it or not, I've been talking for 10 minutes and 17 seconds. Could you believe that? We just keep talking and talking and talking. But it's very important. So I just want you guys all to know this is the time. Don't get stuck in the exile playbook. So that's where I was. I want you to go on Spotify or go on YouTube and type in Schlock Rock No Limits or Schlock Rock The Big Six, the exile playbook. And so the song will come up and you will be able to hear one of the songs from that album. We are up to album number 42. We are working on a new song that we're going to be releasing soon. That I'm working in studio tomorrow night. So I don't think I'm going to be going live tomorrow night. This will be it until next week. What happens in this week's Parsha? Well, we know that Abraham takes the stage. So first in the first parsha we had Adam, right? Adam, and then Noah is born at the end of Bereshit, and then after that you got Noah and the flood comes, and then who's born? Abraham is born at the end of Noah, and now Lech Lecha, Abraham takes center stage, and God tells him that the Jews will be the people. We are the chosen people. We are the Jews. We are the chosen. We are the Jews. We are the chosen. Written by Chaim Katz back in 1985. So that's the story. In terms of wanting to see Schlock Rock in concert, if you're going to be in Beit Shemesh on December 27th, we will be having a show there, having a show in Beit Shemesh on December 27th, Saturday night at around 8:15 show. Make sure you are there, and that's the scoop. Yeah. So Sean wrote back. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a tough year. Sean said he didn't know about my health troubles. I didn't really tell people, but I'm very, very active. I'm like a type A personality, as you guys would know. I like running around, and I didn't run around last year. Last year was a sit and do nothing year. It was a very strange year. Very strange. Okay, so what's this year going to hold for Schlockrock? What's this year going to hold for Lenny Solomon? What's this year going to hold for all of us? I have no idea because I don't know what Hashem is up to. If I did, then I could, make a lot of money and, and I don't even have to worry about the NBA point fixing scandals. I could just make a lot of money because I'll know what Hashem has planned. But we don't know what Hashem has planned, and that's one of the things you have to come to terms with as you get older: is that you do not know what Hashem is planning. You do not know what's going on. You have to kind of trust Him. Trust Him that He'll take care of you. You do your job, you do your work, but then in the end of the day, Hashem has to. I shouldn't be saying at the end of the day. We don't need to say that phrase, but Hashem is the one that takes care of us, and we have to trust in God. You got to trust in God. Let's see if we can get a video up. I think I can get a video up. We're going to share a screen. Let's go to YouTube. All right, one second. I'm going to go to YouTube now, and we're going to put a video on. All right, here we go. Wait, as I keep talking, you just ignore me as I just ignore the person behind the counter. And we're going to go Schlock Rock, No Limits, Trust in God. Let's see what happens. One of my favorite songs that I've ever, one of my favorite videos that I ever made. Here we go. Now we're going to go here. We're going to share the screen. All right. Share screen. Okay, good. We want to go to this video, share, see what we got. Beautiful. And look at that, huh? I'm in the corner. There's Trust in God. Let's see if it's going to come out. And if you hear Double B, the Double B is saying hello to me. The Double B from Canarsie and from Brooklyn and originally from Kew Gardens. Great to see you, Double B. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little Trust in God music video. Let's see what happens. Wait, we're going to do it this way.
now for the weather, let's turn to our meteorologist, Lenny Solomon. Lenny, take it away.
Thanks, Judy. We'll be experiencing unseasonably mild temperatures over our city, and it'll be partly cloudy over the central region. But you know what? I just read online that the world is coming to an end next Wednesday, so who cares?
Lenny, didn't you say that the world was coming to an end last week? Just trust in God.
So put your trust in God. Don't put your trust in man. Just put your trust in God. It'll work out in the end. So put your trust in God. Don't put your trust in man. Just put your trust in God. It'll work out in the end.
Oh, yeah. All right, trust in God. Let's see, we'll pull that right, maximize that. Here we go. Let's put this here. Oh, of course, we got to say hello to Judy Hertzfeld, our associate producer from across the way, Clifton, New Jersey. Okay, let's see if she's seeing my messages. On the third day of Utah Mammoth hockey. Okay, let's see. All right. One of my favorite songs, one of my favorite videos. I love that one. Also want to say hello to Devora Altman from the Kosher Cakery. And as we headed towards our 20-minute mark, Well, you guys, it's been fun. I just want to say this couple things. Number one, so what will this year hold for Schlock Rock? I do not know. What about Daniel in Babylon? It's bar mitzvah year. Is it possible that we can get it to come out? Well, all I can tell you is that everybody out there who's followed Schlock Rock and grown up with Schlock Rock, say how much you want to give for the year to Schlock Rock. Do we want to give $1,000 to the Schlock Rock Foundation, $500, $18, whatever you want to give? Give a donation to the Schlock Rock Foundation. Give a donation to the Schlock Rock Foundation, and then we can hopefully, if all the fans do that, we will be able to put up Daniel in Babylon on stage. You'll be able to watch it. It's going to be amazing. And that's the scoop. So everybody out there, I just want to say hello, and we will see you next week with another episode of Lenny Solomon Live. This will be show number 387 next week. And keep on schlocking. Have a great Shabbos. Remember the Exile Playbook. Look up the Exile Playbook. Schlock Rock, the Big Six, the Exile Playbook. It's a new song from that album. Don't get stuck in America, you guys. Don't get stuck. Do not get stuck in America. Can't say it any clearer than that. You got to move to Israel. It's the only place to be. It's the only place to be. Keep on schlocking, everybody. Feeling good, feeling strong, and hopefully getting better and stronger every day. And that's getting stronger every day. And Double B, it's great to see you. And everybody, Sean Fink, Jason, and Uri, Esty, you guys, great to see you. And keep on schlocking, everybody. And that's it. Just have a great Shabbos, Shabbat. And we will see you next week with Lenny Solomon Live, show number 387.